Hello, hello, hello. It's great to be here once again, but I have been slipping, and I definitely will be back on track. Today we're going to be talking about, or not we, but I have learned great tips to do the chromatic scale, and I'll be getting straight into it in the Essential Elements book. Get out your flutes, or I already got my flute out. We're going to go into the back of the book, which is going to be much easier. So that is definitely much help for the chromatic scale. Just a hint from there. So we're going to be starting on C. Let's go on C. And let's go ahead and we're going to work our way down the scale, actually. So it'll be kind of just like from the high note C. Remember that fingering is just going to be the 1 in pinky. I don't know if you can see my arms just like, or my hand fingering there. But that's that high C trying to come out. I got to work on that. That's what we want there, is that high C. And then we're going to be doing our B. Our B fingering is just that thumb, 1, pinky. All right, and that's going to be that's how it's going to be sounding there. And then we're going to have that B flat. The B flat is going to be an not very an alternate, but we do have alternate fingerings for that. That's going to be the thumb with this thumb right here. That thumb can be that thumb 1, 1, thumb 1, 1. All right, and pinky as well. But we do have another altering fingering, which can be the top thumb there, and 1 and pinky. And let's just have a try at that. I'm going to be having a try at that just to see how that sounds. And there's not really much of a difference. Okay, I'm going to do the 1 thumb, 1 pinky. And then to switch that to 1 top thumb, using that top there with that pinky, still gets that same note out there. Sorry for that armature, you're not working on it. I'm going to keep that airstream going straight out for that high note. Now we're going to move down still to the A, and how that A is going to be positioned is the thumb 1, 2, 3 pinky. So thumb 1, 2, 1, 2, and then pinky. Here we go for that A there. So we've all gotten that. So that's with the A, and then the A flat is going to be that thumb 1, 2, 3. Thumb 1, 2, 3, pinky, thumb. And that's going to be played like this. So now that we were done with that, what comes after A flat is G. That fingering is thumb. I don't know if you're familiar, if you're easy with that, but it's going to be thumb 1, 2, 3. Thumb 1, 2, 3, pinky. Let's go to that. Thumb 1, 2, 3, pinky. All right, let's see how that sounds. Now after that G, we're going to be now on to the F sharp. How would you finger F sharp? You ask. Is thumb 1, 2, 3, 3 pinky. All right, so thumb 1, 2, 3, 3 pinky. Here we go. Again, that armature is kind of getting off there. But now with that F sharp, we're going to go down to our F. To finger an F, we're going to do thumb 1, 2, 3, 1 pinky. Here we go. All right, now with that, I'm sorry, again, with that fingering, or how I'm holding my instrument there is kind of a problem. again, with the posture is very important as well. To get enough air to come through the flute is very important as well. And again, we're going to do the E natural, going off to the E, but did skip that F. That's going to be thumb 1, 2, 3, 1. We just got done with that, and now we're doing our E natural, which is going to be thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, pinky. Here we go. Or the E is thumb 1, 2. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, pinky. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and you feeling comfortable yet? It's, again, if it's moving too fast, again, just pause. If anything, this is for the people who are watching, and it's cool to also get some tips as well for if I am messing up there. And now we're going to go on to E flat. All right, and the E flat fingering is, again, we just got done. I did forget to show that. 1, 2, 3 for the E is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, pinky. And now for the E flat is going to be thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky. If you can see that, 1, 2, 3, pinky. It's not too hard, not too bad. But now we're going to play that and see how that sounds. All right, now, or it can also be thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to our C sharp. Our C sharp fingering is going to be a quite difference there. It's just gonna be thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I believe. Is for the C sharp there. So let's go ahead and play that for the C sharp. It should just be also just the pinky can be for C sharp as well. Here we go. So if you want to, you can, I'm gonna just play it all down. Here we go. So we're gonna go with starting at C. Or it's supposed to be like C to B, or yeah, C to B. To then to B flat. To A flat, or to A. Getting with that F sharp, to the F, to E, to the E flat, D. We haven't talked about the D, I don't believe. D is one, thumb 1, 2, 3. 1 or thumb 1, 2, 3, thumb 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. And then that D goes to E flat, as we already talked about. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky, adding that pinky. Going to that C sharp with that, just the pinky. And then going back to that other, let's C, regular C, that low C there. Remember to keep the jaw relaxed for the sure. And then that C going to be, as you know, is the thumb 1, pinky. And the A is thumb 1, 2, pinky. Or the B flat can be alternates with that high. And the B with 1, and the pinky. That wasn't explanatory. Didn't explain it very well, but just like how he did the last fingering for B flat. And then for B flat, we'll go to A flat. To A, actually, I'm sorry, A. And that is again going to be that thumb 1, 2, pinky. And then the A flat. And then the G is 1, 2, 3, pinky. To that F sharp is thumb 1, 2, 3, 3, pinky. And then to that is going to be to the F. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, pinky, and to the I believe the E. again to keep that embouchure kind of relaxed. Or to aim directly down a little bit. Sorry, again, I'm going to try that one more time with that E. It wasn't satisfied. Again, it could be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 for the E. All right, well, not going to take up too much time with that, but where I did want to get to is that low part, which is going to be different on page 47 of your Essential Elements book. It will start getting different at D on page 47. So the notes start to get alternate fingerings kind of at that point. So didn't want to go into detail on that. Time is, again, very important, but I need you to, again, go back and, or not for you to, again, of course, you know what you're doing by now, and I'm positive, continuing to get positive results, even surprising my own self. So next we're gonna go on to a discussion. I believe the discussion in this class was about tone quality, which is very important because, again, we do have other instruments that are very different from the flute, and one of those are the brass, which is great. Is a great follow for the flute, but the flute is definitely not that loud. I will say on the first thing, I know I'm switching up the story here, but the flute, I'll go ahead and say, is not loud at all. I am a tenor saxophone myself, and I barely can hear the flutes. I just realized it once you said it about getting loud and how the flutes are always loud, but I don't know, it's probably just me. I gotta listen around, but I just don't hear them very much. And instead, if they have a solo or something, but it's definitely an urge when the conductor is telling the flutes to definitely bring out their sound during a solo. It's a great thing on that. But with tone quality, and what the differences are with other instruments is that with a brass instrument, you can really get your low note. It's a dark sound. Low notes are dark sounds. I heard about that. And high notes are a pretty bright sound. And then you have the flute. It's definitely there too, but it also gets softer. Once you do get those low notes. As you can see, I was having a bit of a struggle into getting those low notes out, but the high notes, again, was loud and confident. Let's play an example of like a C, say that, like that high C kind of there. See how it's very blasting and can get out that note, but with that low C, it kind of is a struggle, again, to do that. So let me give the sample of that. Kind of get that really, really low C out, but see, it's really a struggle to get that out on a flute. I would say it needs more practice there. I need more practice there. But to other instruments like the tuba, or of course the tenor saxophone, like myself, you just gotta have air support really with every controlling note. I believe even with the going down low, you need more air. So I believe with that's what we have in common for every instrument, is going and having more air for the deep note, or just in general getting out more sound. But it's very dark, I will say, and it's kind of sad and lonely and things like that. So it's pretty cool, but getting the sound out is definitely a difference, I will say, there. And range wise, I've talked about that, of course. Going up the scale is very timid. With just tuning wise is very important as well with that. And fingerings with that as well, in the way of having like a smooth transition, I will say, to put in my 2 cents about it. And that's the only thing I say is very important with tone quality as well. I heard it's also important to just have having an instrument, I didn't never think of it, but I'm thinking of it now. Maybe it's the way, like, if you're having a warm instrument, or you know how it's like, oh man, that spitty sound. I don't know if the flute can do that, because again, I haven't had that problem just yet. But I know for tenor saxophone, it has like their mouthpieces can get a little spitty, and once that happens, it starts to kind of rattle a little bit like a trumpet. Of course, you got to empty out your spit. So I'm just curious if a flute would have to do that. I don't know, but that's just a fun question, I guess, or a brainstormer there. But to moving on, we're going to do page 57. I heard that is what we were also working on, which is Hadakava. I'm not sure how to say, but it's 157. I'm gonna give it a try at that. Giving it on measure 1 through 3 and giving you instructions on how that sounds for myself. So let me see how that is. One again, looking at the key signature is an E flat. So with A flat, of course, it's not that important right now, but it just focused on your E flat, B flat, and A flat. But this is not an A flat major scale, so B, E, A, that's the E flat scale. So here we go. Starts on that C. 1, 2, ready, and sorry, it didn't come out very clear on that first note. Let me try that again. But then why I messed up on that is the alternate fingering. Definitely forgot about that, so I gotta do that one more time again. With that alternate fingering I know of is with that top, is either way with the top B or the B, first thumb with that alternate thumb, I would call it, and the pinky. Here we go one more time. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna try that one more time. See, with that, you have the octave C, which is very important. I mean, I don't have to really have an expert as in getting to that just now, but I will get it eventually. But that C going up to that octave, let me try that. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the seventh measure, or the sixth measure. Let's try that. See, with that, I'm just working on, or just getting in some practice with that a little bit. But I definitely will have it down sooner or later in the video, I would say, just because, it's just very hard a little bit with alternating between fingerings a little bit still. But definitely can work through that whole thing. Let's try it just for fun. Here we go. There we go. 1, 2, ready, and Sorry. Again, it wasn't too perfect, but it was just for fun. We're going to be doing, again, we're going to move off to page 91, or not page 91, but number 91 in your book, in the book of the Essential Elements book, 91. I know I'm doing pretty bad today, but it is great to sometimes give it a try and not just shy away from it. So here we go with the Banana Boat song, doing 91. Again, looking at this key signature, it is in B flat major. It's 2 flats, B and E. Here we go, starting on that B. And again, you can do the alternate fingering because it does go down to F, and that's what I'm going to do, I suggest. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... All right, now that you heard that, we're going to move on. 1, 2, ready, and... Try that again. Moving on. That one, I believe, was pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty nice, just for fun as well. Again, I would definitely be looking at other things as well, just to go back and looking on some fundamentals for the fingerings as well. It's definitely getting into an advanced level, I believe. So thank you again for watching. I hope you have a great day. Continue practicing.